The use of scale in Lumberjack Rabbit is pretty good fun. This is a Bugs Bunny cartoon from 1954, directed by Chuck Jones and written by Michael Maltese. And we have Mel Blanc as Bugs Bunny and Norman Nesbitt as Paul Bunyan. And I feel like having some knowledge of who Paul Bunyan is, who the folk hero is, will help you to enjoy this cartoon. Thankfully, I've seen various Paul Bunyan animations, so I'm aware of the folk hero. A quick Google search before watching this, if you're unaware of who Paul Bunyan is, can help to provide a little bit of context and why Bugs Bunny appears to be tiny, but in actual fact, Bugs Bunny is the height he normally is, and he walks into a vegetable patch, a carrot patch, owned by Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan being this giant character, everything else there is giant as well, and it makes Bugs look tiny and adorable, and this vegetable patch is actually guarded by Paul Bunyan's equally giant dog. And it's all about Bugs interacting with this giant scenery, which I love. I thought it was fabulous. And then, of course, interacting with this giant dog. There are a couple of other animals Bugs' size in this, which just makes it really delightful. And for me, visually, it's absolutely incredible. The actual narrative itself, I thought, was a pretty good idea. It's a different way of telling, well, not really telling Paul Bunyan's story, but of incorporating the character of Paul Bunyan. I thought it was a pretty creative, inventive way of doing that, and it worked quite well. I'd say this is probably not the best Paul Bunyan themed cartoon to start with if you're unaware of who Paul Bunyan is, but there are several really great ones. And this is a really fun way to explore the folktale in a very different way. And visually, as I said, it is just stunning. It is great fun. It's creative from start to finish. I thought it was very engaging. Bugs Bunny sings same song over and over again, and I liked it a lot. Definitely an animation that I really thoroughly enjoyed. It's very well animated. The narrative is a very creative, fun concept that I thought was executed pretty well. Definitely one that I recommend if you haven't seen Lumberjack Rabbit. Either if you're aware of Paul Bunyan, I'd say watch it straight away. If you're unaware of Paul Bunyan, maybe check out a couple of Paul Bunyan cartoons. I have reviewed at least one, I think two, and then watch Lumberjack Rabbit. It really is good fun.